Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Holder of Place. Yes, this is a game that was recommended by a friend because I like deck builders, and there's a bit of a roguelite element if I am understanding them correctly. I might have been misunderstanding, but it's a demo, it's our first try, let's hop into the tutorial. Start a new exploration. Yonder, in the dead kingdom of Mir, a new dragon roosts. Its shadow elongates, reaching ever outward, subsuming the land in the darkness. Evil festers. Heroes, knights, mercenaries, vagabonds, and cutthroats alike now gather from across the realms. Vowing in the beast's death, you are one among these brave. Hold closely your faith, gather your companions, acquire new strength, and venture into the endless night. Hunt the wicked, the grotesque, the unknowable, and rid us all of the vile dragon. From those, I think the dragon sounds like the least of our problems. Just a hunch. It wants us to kill the dragon. Fine, we get to deal with the dragon instead of the unknowable and the grotesque. I don't know, I'd rather face off against a dragon than against something that's going to completely eat our soul or something. A lone wanderer emerges from the darkness. As they approach, they gesture a weary greeting. You inspect their worn suit, a survivor, a stray, or some other past. It matters not, you are now bound. Your cause is theirs. And we get Dude. He doesn't have a name. He's just Dude. Oh, he's a wanderer. A wanderer bot. No. This follower has 1 as their attack damage, 3 as their health, so standard card layout. Left is attack, right is defense. Select recruit and add follower to your ranks. Okay. They have no combat traits. It is just a dude, which is fine. And we should probably have, combat event familiar foe. A shriek in the distance, a lone motion reading, approaching rapidly. You know the signs too well. Where there is one goblin, there would be more. Killers never travel alone. Steel yourselves for combat. Am I really going to steel myself for combat? Probably. I like the UI on this. It's actually kind of pretty. In a very minimalistic, but still enough detail to keep it from being kind of irritating or anything like that. I like it. Anyway, after combat, each enemy you defeat will give you 1 faith. I'm guessing that, yeah, that's what's down there. I don't know what faith is going to be used for yet. I assume it's going to give us that in the tutorial. And I don't know what the other UI elements mean yet. Probably figure those out eventually. We're at depth 3. The dim glow of light pokes a small hole amongst the suffocating shadows. Amidst scattered tents, a small gathering of travelers sit in a loose circle. You join with quiet interest, inspecting each one. Perhaps you're in the presence of a new follower. You're the Templar. After each attack, gain 1 attack damage until the end of combat. At the start of combat, gain 1 faith. And this follower has no combat traits. Well, why would we take you? Although these guys have... I don't know what the 3 is. You can spend faith to recruit additional followers. Oh, that's how much they cost to get. Okay. Well, obviously I want Econ. This guy seems like he would be a good one to grab later. I'm going to lock you, and I'm going to recruit you. That way we start gaining more faith. Grains of pale sand stretch as far as the eye can see, and further still beyond the reaches of your scanners. How long have you traveled? Whatever glory existed here is long gone, yet dark spawns still now roam these dunes. You're never alone. Ranger followers to right-click, and combat followers and enemies will attack from left to right, targeting the leftmost opponent. Okay. I assume that this is going to be, as soon as we start fighting, it's just going to go. And we're not going to get in any way to interrupt. So we kill that one on the left. I don't know... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and whack you. That gives us faith. Do you permanently die, though? Excision complete. Next depth. They revive. Okay. So there isn't a penalty for having your unit die in combat. It's just a matter of getting things kind of squared away how you want them. Ooh, Sentinel. Can we recruit more than 1 here? Oh, we can only recruit 1. think we no, actually. I don't like that I can only recruit one, because that kind of like goes against my goal of getting as much econ as possible, because I would like to be able to recruit 2 of these, but I think out of these we go for the I'm gonna take the tank. Want him there. Got broken ruins. The carcass of ruined kingdoms is littered around you. Broken pillars, crumbling walls, fragments of marble hanging unnaturally in the air. Further away, yet out of sight line, you hear the growling and snapping of beasts in human. There's our extra faith. I think taking the tank was the right decision, because that clears out a bunch of these guys before they're able to do any kind of like damage to our backline. And it should last for a while. And it looks like our guys always attack first so far. There's 3 faith from them. Continue and heal. Another small encampment. Okay, so these are more expensive. I'm glad we took the faith. Okay, so after each attack, give adjacent followers +1 health until the end of combat. Upon death, gain 2 faith. Upon death, give all followers +1 attack damage until end of battle. I think it's between medic and supplicant. I think I'm gonna take the medic and move him there, because he gives health until the end of battle. What do these guys have? No special effects on any of these yet. The carcass of a ruined kingdom is littered around you. Broken pillars, crumbling walls, fragments of marble hanging unnaturally in the air. Further away, yet out of sight line, you hear the growling and snapping of beasts and humans. Okay, so this is the same one as last time. And I think, yeah, +1 health until the end of combat. I think we actually go like this, because this should pump him up and give them a bunch of life, the ones on either side. This guy's just going to hold the line until he's just gone, and we're probably going to replace him eventually. But getting that extra faith at the start is probably going to be useful. And that means this guy should probably tank until the end of this fight, because he's going to end up with nearly as much life as that other friend of ours. It's very chill. I actually kind of like this a lot. And we get 4 faith from killing them. We don't have as much faith as I would like, but I think I should go with another one of these if we see one. I don't know if we can combine units, though. I don't think we'll be able to. When traversing through an underground passage littered with skeletons of aeons past, you see a crack in the wall. Above it, a relief of a crystal dove. Through it... Oh yeah, that should be a through it. That is a typo. Through it, a clear liquid flows. Your suit deems it drinkable, but you can't make out its origin. We're gonna go for faith. Get that econ rolling. I don't know if econ's going to be as important as I think it is in this, but we're going to be pushing it. Ooh, what are you? Start of combat, deal 5 random damage. That seems pretty strong. Templar right now would not be bad. But I think this guy is going to be the one we want out of the 3 of these. This guy will get stronger, and he's probably going to be our next pick. We're probably going to go Zealot into Templar, and I'm actually going to lock him so we get him next time. Because what I want is this guy to be probably right before our faith guy. We have a 5 character limit, but I'm going to move you there. I think. Because we want this guy pumping the second in line. And then we'll probably end up ditching this guy. Unless we can get a whole bunch of these going. A whole bunch of medics going would be kind of interesting. They wouldn't be able to stand up forever. But that worked out pretty good. Because we take out the front guy. Our tank takes 4 of the hits. That's fine. And now we have a wall in front of our Faith Man. And we need to start looking at damage sources. So yeah, Zealot is the right pick. The question is, who do we replace him with? Well, who do we replace with him? I think we actually replace this guy with him. And move our Faith guy up to that slot. Ooh, what are you? Give a chosen follower at the start of combat, copy the highest attack damage among followers. At the start of combat, summon a 1/2 tentacle. Oh, I think we actually get him instead of you. And move it like that, and then we start getting upgrades, and we want you at the very end. And you up here. And we definitely want more follower capacity. So yes, we're going to fight the Hobgoblin. I'm confident in our guy's ability to actually do a bit of work. How big of a damage? Oh, 225. That is actually a little scary. I think we win though. Because this guy takes a good chunk of the hits. Unless all 5 go to him, I think we're good. Then you grow. And he's growing as well. Oh no. This guy right here should soak most of this damage. I think we still win. Because he does soak that entire hit. And he should survive, 2 hits as well. This healer right here is more than making up his cost. Holy butts. So we're at 10 faith now. Continue. Definitely gain 1 follower capacity. So now we can get another guy. Maybe another one of these healers would be nice. Okay, what are you? Whenever faith is gained by another follower, gain +1 faith. After each attack, gain 1 faith. Ooh. Well, you, sir, are going to be in our very last slot. So we're going to be taking this Seeker. Yeah, and I think we want to lock you. Because things are getting more expensive. At the start... Oh. We're going to lock you, too. So we'll recruit you, and we'll put you at the back. Actually, we'll put you there. Lost count of the arches and monuments you saw on your quest. However mysterious the inhabitants of this kingdom were, it's plain to see that they were prideful people. Their histories and triumphs are now lost, picked apart by monsters. Enemies are definitely getting tougher. They still don't... Most of them don't have special effects, thankfully. And we can pepper them with our early shotgun. This guy might get replaced pretty soon. That early damage is very, very nice. But as it stands, we're starting to get to the point where we're going to just need stronger base units. And that 5 is going to become less and less important. But getting this faith going is, very, very nice. And yes, we want our units that generate things every attack at the very back. There we go, 4 faith from that. We don't get another one from that. The only reason we wouldn't want them there is in case we wanted to get, like in that situation, we would have gotten 1 more faith if this guy was further forward. The dim glow of light pokes a dim light poles poke a small hole amongst the suffocating shadows. Oh yeah, we have the opportunity to get new guys. You, on death, give all followers +1 attack until after taking damage, random follower +1. This is one we absolutely, without a doubt, want. At the start of combat, copy the highest attack damage among followers. That is going to go to... Actually, out of what we have... I think we just go and leave that locked. Let's go deeper. 8 depth and 7 depth until next hunt. So it's gonna be another boss. This is gonna be a rough one. Yeah, this is another one of the pillars. Can I actually? Yes, I can. Enemy has no combat trait. We can click on them to see what their combat trait is. It's just a left click. This is going to be a fairly rough battle, I think. We are going to be able to take out one of them before this, but these guys are going to just nuke our front line. We need a tougher guy up there. So we probably want to be going for... Yep, there's our faith guy gone. Okay, so he's not going to die in one hit. I think we just win. And we're up to 13 faith, so we'll be able to get that next one. And I think we can only hold up to 20 faith. So going too high is a bit of a pain. The next recruited follower will have extra health. I think we're gonna go for strength. Because right now we're doing okay on life for now. This guy's gonna get replaced soon. Always equals... Oh, jeez. Yeah, you are going to replace this guy. Reason being, we're grabbing that health thing on him next. This is gonna hurt like a bitch. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we kill off one, this guy, and then this guy kill him. You kill him. This might be the one where we lose. Yeah, this might be the one where we lose. We're about to find out. Okay, so no, we actually get through it. Okay, just barely. That one was rougher than I wanted. Enemies getting stronger by a significant margin. So if we could ramp up earlier, I think we'll be a little bit better, but right now I do think we lose within the next few fights. What do you do? We'll gain double the amount of stats. Yeah, we lock that one. Invoke on you. I probably should have locked the 3-cost one as well. Because I don't know if we'll get 7 off of this or not. These guys still have no combat traits. This one might actually be easier than the last one. Because he's going like directly into 5. This kills him. I need to find something tankier for this front line. And I need to get away for this guy to get health faster. So I wouldn't mind getting rid of the 1 faith at the start guy in exchange for maybe another healer or possibly something a little bit more damaging. And yeah, that one was less close, which is nice. So we're up to 17 faith. Continue. We have only a couple more fights until we come across a boss. I'm just not sure I feel like we're going to be getting that, though. Oh, we have another one of you. Beginning to think we go... Okay, so you are staying locked. We have enough to get that. Then we lose out on you. I'm going to lock him. And, oh, we can only lock one. Do I lock the guy that's strong, or do I lock the aspiring aspect? Well, I'm going to invoke the... Oh, he can't. He can only invoke one. Yeah, that replaces his old one. So I think that is less important than getting that. And we lock you then. Or wait. I'm gonna replace you. And the order for these guys... Yeah, those are our oh shit buttons. I think it's like that. I'm gonna take the hunt. I think we lose here, though. We're gonna be doing okay damage. It's just, I think we are going to lose here. Oh, and you're at the front. What do you have? Whenever follower dies, gives all Cinderflies +1/+1. It doesn't look like it does anything to move itself to the back. And let's start combat. Okay, so he has survived. And we kill that. So the Cinderflies will not be getting their bonuses. Okay, I think we just win. This one was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I think we were kind of built up to hard counter it, though, as well. Because we have this massive build-up at the end. Yeah, 100% gain another capacity there. So we don't have to give up units to actually keep these guys going. On death, summon 2 1/2 swarms of bees. Deals... Oh! We actually have another slot in here as well. Summon a 1/2 tentacle. No, I think we actually do this guy. And then we start looking for a substitute to you. Because he's going to gain health every single turn, and he's going to spam 3 damage on top of his normal 3 attack. The issue is... There is a bit of an issue with this. That this one can grow forever. But we are going to go ahead and recruit this guy. We're going to put him in the... I think due to the length of battles, it's a toss-up between these two ways. I think we go like this and get that spam damage in there. Even though it's going to be less damage overall. We need another one of these guys and have it replace this. That way this guy's getting it twice and you both are growing as you fight. He's going to be able to one-shot the 6 health guys, but he's at the very end of the turn order, so chance of him actually getting anything is going to be pretty slim. Goodbye, frontliner. These guys do a lot of damage. Holy crap. Yeah, this guy's superfluous now. But we are not gaining a lot of faith. I think for now, might actually move this guy down to there. Oh, when recruited gives all followers +1 health permanently. That's actually kind of nice. Taking damage, gain 1 faith. Randomly transform chosen followers' intrinsic combat trait. I think we lock you and copy this. Invoke in on this one. So now we have 2 high damage characters. And I don't know if his damage will go up. These guys don't have any special abilities, but they are extremely tanky. Yeah, we probably need to go a little bit more tank on the front line. I am curious if this guy actually keeps his modifier, or if it changes. I think it stays 3 damage, unfortunately, but he's going to be gaining stat at the start, so it's a free 3 at the beginning. Only contain duplicate. I'm going to just go for more faith. I don't really want more of any of our units. This guy is very tempting to bring in a random combat trait. Followers summoned, give them +2/+2 for each attack. Give adjacent followers +1 health. This is the one that we were looking for another one of. Question is, I think we go ahead and move it like this. And we substitute our attack gain guy with this. Distribute their stats among others. I think we lock you. We replace you like this. And then we distribute his stats among our followers. He's going to die. But we've got 6 damage coming out, plus whatever attack damage we do. Only reason I moved the faith guy back there for now is actually so we get a little bit more faith, because we're running kind of low. And that's going to get us the faith we want. We're probably going to end up moving him back. But we definitely want to get that sacrifice unit to make it. That's going to give us a really rough fight this next time. Random follower +2/+2 permanently. After each attack, gain +1/+1 until end of combat. I think we go ahead and lock you. Acquire on you. Make them... Oh, it's just randomly distributed. That's not bad. We go ahead and... Ooh. These guys don't have any special abilities, but that distribution of enemies is rough. I think we do need that in front, though. We're going to lose 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 9 is 25. I think we kill this guy and deal damage to the rest. But they're still going to kill him. with the first two. They'll kill him. They won't kill this guy yet. I forgot about his opener attack as well. So there's our front line gone. He's still fine. Okay, we win this one. Didn't get quite as much as I would like from it, but we have an open follower slot. Our characters are decently higher life. And we get, hopefully, another camp. Okay, so what do we have as far as options? We took you as the lock. I think we recruit you to buff people up. Okay, so he's a little bit stronger. Kind of like the worst target possible, but it's still fine. And we're going to take additional follower capacity whenever we have the chance. The Free Company. High palisades cover the entire area. Impossible to scale atop the walls, and beyond them you hear the signature loading of Legion issue throwers. It would seem like Parley is out of the question. Only take 1 damage from each attack. Ugh. So they're gonna decimate us because we are high damage. I mean, we have enough units that it's gonna take us 2 turns. Actually, you might be able to break through it because that is 3 random hits. But I think we lose this one because we don't have a lot of spam damage. As soon as we get through, we decimate them, but that they're just gonna erase our front line. Yeah, I don't have a way to deal with this guy. We have actually lost because I have too much damage. And we lose. That is actually fucking awful. I don't like that fight. But at least we only lose a life for that. I thought we were going to lose the game for it. So yeah, I don't like that one. That was rough. Whenever the next follower is recruited, give them +1, gain 1 faith. I am going to go ahead and invoke this on one of our healers, I think. Because I think what we want to be doing is replacing these 3 on the left, but we don't have anything good to replace them with yet. So we'll invoke that on the healer just to give us more guys. I think that's what we should have had for the last fight. The Legion seems like they are the big threat. Lost count of the arches and monuments. Yeah, this one is... However mysterious the inhabitants of the kingdom were, it's plain to see that they were a prideful people. Their histories and triumphs are now lost, picked apart by monsters. Ooh. Ah. Nice. This is gonna hurt like a truck, but... Did it only summon 1? I thought it said it summoned 2. That is like the worst position for it as well. I thought it was going to summon, you know, at the front or something, but no. Well, we're going to have to replace his ability, because it is going to cost us matches, unfortunately. Well, there's enough kills there to get us a little bit of faith. So this guy is all of a sudden a liability, because it summons after him. And it said it only... Hold up, I'm going to click on him whenever we get to the next camp. After each attack, give adjacent followers +1 health at the start of combat. Oh, it's only A121. Okay. Oh. Well, we're locking you. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and invoke this on you. Because we don't want that tentacle. It is too much of a liability. That guy's at least scaling nicely. We need to replace you as well. We also need to take that higher follower capacity as soon as possible. Yeah, our back end is strong. Our front end is currently not pulling its weight. Because our back here we have just crazy amounts of damage. So that works out fine. What we need is a tank. We need more faith for that one. For once each combat, revive at the backmost position after death. I think we put this on you. That'll get us more faith in this next combat. You lost the counter. Yeah, this one is just talking about the monsters. That's fine. So we take out the front lines. None of these enemies have special abilities yet. I think it's a good thing, actually, that most of these don't have special abilities. Otherwise, bad things would probably be happening to us right now, and it would be a lot harder to keep track of things. So I think keeping these at minimal abilities outside of bosses is a good thing. And having those back three that's actually a really good one on this guy, because he goes from being a frontline temporary tank to being, here's a bunch more faith. And now we have enough faith to actually do the other stuff that we wanted to. Continue. Let's get that one more slot going. Okay, you are the auto pick. For each support follower. I don't know how to tell if they're support or not. I'm guessing support is a symbol that we don't actually have. A support, I think, is that symbol of... No, that's start of combat. I don't know how to read that to tell if it's a... Yeah, this is a support follower. They can't attack, take damage, or die. Oh, I see what it is. They're non-combat units, and they take up a slot. They don't have stuff down here. So I think we lock you. We acquire that, which puts us at 8 capacity. We got one fight to go through, and then we should... I don't know about special abilities. Then we should, emphasis on should, be able to get another dude out and then start replacing probably this guy. Although we could also just put more tanks in front of him, so he'd have more time to grow. If we could get another one of just the permanent +1 life things, I would be a lot happier. But for now, the revival on that guy didn't get us hardly anything. I'm sorry. Excision completed. The choice of the word excision is intriguing to me. We don't have any followers in this one. Out of these, none of them are particularly great. We have a boss fight next as well. I'm gonna invoke that on you. So we can make this guy scarier. Oh, this is the dragon. Okay. Do I think we stand a chance against the dragon? Probably not, but we're gonna try. I mean, we have no choice. We got here with 4 health. And we had an open slot, but we didn't get a follower at the last shop. Discern nothing from its vision in between its strikes. Your mind contorts and melts, undulating understanding as you recognize more and more of its body. You cannot see where the dragon ends and the rest of reality starts. Damage dealt to the dragon will persist between combats. Okay, so I have a feeling this is going to be a multi-fight. Because I don't think we actually stand a chance on it if we don't. We do have multiple revive characters, so... we might actually be able to kill the dragon this time, because we only hit this one. Because those others are non-combat units. Oh, it spawned another body part. And I need to swap those two. At the same time, I don't think it works out. Yeah, we don't kill this guy this time. We take a damage from him, though. So we've knocked him down to 203. I think we knock him down to 2... nope, we die. Okay. Another 1 core damage. Let me get more units, please. Oh, we're in permanent hunt mode. Okay. Prospector's interesting. You're interesting as well. Adjacent to all other followers. I think we might have screwed up by giving this guy revive, by the way. Probably should have given it to the gladiator. We recruit you. And we pack you at the... I think we pack him at the back just as a soak for the faith buildup so we can actually buy more stuff after this fight. I do think we win this run before we run out of life. But he is going to keep gaining more body parts. So I do think we are in a little bit of trouble here. But I still think we win probably at 2 life, if I had to take a wild guess. We get a decent amount of faith from this. There we go, and then they die, and then we take 1 core damage, and he's down to 54, and I think we win the next round. Although we don't get any faith for losing to him, unfortunately. So we are pretty much broke at the moment, so we'll never be... well, we'll be able to afford that if we die at this next one. After each attack, invert attack and health until the end of combat? I think... We need more faith for that guy. I'm going to go ahead and invoke that on him, so we get a little bit more faith on this one, but I think we actually do win. And they're all pretty strong. I don't think... No, actually, I think we kill it on this first round, don't we? Yeah, we do. 100%. Goodbye, dragon. I didn't math out in my head. So now we have defeated the dragon. The dragon lies motionless on the basalt floors. You exhale, and a sense of clarity, not felt in what feels like eons, rushes over you like a wave. Your companionship looks at each other in astonishment. Some check themselves for wounds and gashes. Some look on, suddenly recognizing that you are all standing in the center of what was the royal palace. But eventually, they all focus their eyes on you, the Dragon Slayer, the Banisher. The kingdom lays quiet again as you exist. The peace is returned. For now. There are monsters yet unslain. Endless mode. I want to go further. This is a demo, so I was expecting it to end there and us only having like a 45-minute run. I want to go deeper. Let's start combat. Double the health of the follower behind this until the end of combat. I think we go with a turret and replace this bastard. And our faith guy just, he gets a attack at the front, soaks a hit, and then we move on further. Okay. I think the next one replaces this guy, because we haven't gotten any real value out of him. This guy at the end, I'm not entirely sure about. If we can get something that procs whenever he gains health, I'll be a lot happier. But right now, we do actually have scaling. A few strong enemies does not do well against me. We do have another hunt coming up, so there's going to be revisiting of old guys, I'm willing to bet. Only 4 faith from that. Ugh. Yuck. Okay, upon death at the start of combat. We're not gaining a lot of faith here, buds. I think we go... What do we put on this? I think we acquire that. Who do we give more health? I'm going to give it to him. I'm going to just make him strong. He's our carry. If we see the Legion, we bypass it. Legion is the only one we don't deal with. I think going for it, although we lose a lot of our tankiness, this guy might end up getting replaced, by the way. Yeah, both of those revive. There's some more faith. Yeah, just getting more faith is what's important to me right now. Because right now we're not doing too well in that regard, but we do actually have enough damage to carry us a while, I think. There's another one of those turrets. Can we actually move the turret around? Yes. I'm gonna put it back there so I remember it's not an actual unit. We could do another identical hound and go for pumps on that guy. We lock this loveliness. I think we put the hound in the place of this guy. And start pumping the hound somehow. I'm just not sure exactly how we're going to be doing that. I need to be looking for an item that does the work for us. But they should... They're going to soak hits is all they're going to do. That is their entire purpose in life. See, all 3 of those wasted them on hounds. And this guy is going to keep getting health. Yeah, we're running across smaller groups of stronger enemies, which makes me nervous. Because that leads me to believe that we're eventually going to be getting larger groups of that kind of enemy. Whenever faith is gained by another follower, gain 1 faith. That doubles our faith gain. I think we actually replace this with him. And chuck him to the back. We're going to challenge the Hobgoblin. Free company is just a no-go for us. We're not designed to take out the tanky boys. He gains 3 damage after each attack. So it looks like we kill 1, 2, 3. Damage the 4th. They take out our dog and that guy. Then we kill all of them except for the big one. He takes out our healer. Yeah, we win this one. We could fast forward. I find it cathartic to actually watch this play out, though. And now we lose you, probably. Because I'm fairly certain we don't take out the boss. We've basically doubled our faith income, though. Now, do we get any kind of bonuses for killing the boss? It appears no. We do not. We've chosen +2/+2 and permanently prevent them from being moved. I am gonna put it on him. I think I might end up regretting it. Because that is going to be his home from here on out. But the only other option we have would be possibly the healer guy there. Not the healer guy, the revival guy. And we're getting normal enemies with weird stuff. Okay. 2 damage to all followers. Ooh. I think we might lose this one. Because he's going to kill off like half of our stuff. There's 1 revival. There's the attack that hits 2 for everybody. We kill the big nasty guy. And unfortunately, this guy dies. This guy dies. This one starts the process, but we lose anyway, I think. Because we just don't have the damage anymore because this guy's kind of gone squish. Well, at least we're getting faith. Go ahead and fast forward through it. We get 3 faith from that. Oh no, we take 2 damage. We're dead. That was a tough one. As your visions blur and reality starts to untangle around you, your thoughts wander. Was victory not achieved? A conclusion to a story found? Why then are you lying here in the mud once again? This may have been the farthest you've reached in the shadows, yet no answer presents itself. Long have you lost count of how many times you've been here, waiting for the sweet embrace of a pale unmaking. The tantalizing questions disappeared as quickly as it arrived, dead along with your other thoughts. Just how long have you been trapped in this cycle? 60 depth. On our first run, that's not bad, I don't think. Especially since we didn't know what we were getting into. This guy was the MVP without a doubt. And yeah, oh wait, he can be moved? Oh, he can't be moved. Everybody else can be. So that kind of defeats the purpose of that. Okay. And we exit to title. That's pretty good for just a demo. What is the reliquary? Ooh. Advanced gameplay mode recommended for experienced players. Augment your run with relics. The difficulty of each relic is indicated by its corruption level. They'll consume faith. Applied to 2. Okay, when aspect is invoked, it will be applied to 2 random followers instead. All enemies will have -1 health, but they will attack first. Enemies will be stronger and more. This feels... Oh, and we haven't even seen a lot of this. I'm curious what the meta progress on this is going to be, because the demo obviously doesn't have a lot of it. We've seen all of the combat areas. I do appreciate this, by the way, actually being able to see these. We've only seen 4 of the hunts. We hated the free company because it wrecked our crap and started our downfall. Dragon, it seems like there's going to be a decent number of boss types. I like this. I like this a lot. Seeing about a good chunk of the followers, although there's a lot still grayed out. I have a feeling that some of these are not going to be available in the demo as well. And the trinkets, of course. And then we have the enemies. We have not seen all the cultists. We haven't seen all the scavengers. Then we have whole groups of enemies that are just... we haven't encountered them at all. And the dragon itself. We defeated the dragon, though, so I'm content with that. And here's the endless enemies. That guy wrecked our crap. So I'm going to go ahead and call that a video. I really enjoyed this. I'm going to be watching for the full release. If I can find the devs, I will try to get a copy for review. If not, I'm probably going to buy this for just some day one coverage. But that does delay the review. So keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath. Bye.